which came in the FA Cup. And, I was going to say a 3-0 win for Indies, or was it Alderney?
Well, I mean, so this is... depends which website you're reading. So,
or what, if you're reading the Guernsey Press?
Yeah, well, Full-Time has it as Alderney, but we entered the FA Cup as CF Independent. Now, obviously, we are a feeder club, if you like, or a co-club with Alderney, but and so essentially it's our first team, therefore it probably should be Alderney, but we have typically entered the FA Cup as Indies and then drawn in a couple of Alderney players on. In this occasion, it was only one. So Jamie Blackham came over from Gillingham, where he lives. So that's commitment for for the game. So he flew in at 12 o'clock and went back at 5 o'clock. So
that's a great effort.
Yeah, had a big impact though. Just long enough to do what he needed to do. Yeah.
Well, as we say, a big result in the FA Cup. Alderney/Indies 3-0 winners against Bells, and we can bring in Indies captain Etty Albin now. Etty, how you doing?
Very well, thank you.
Just sum up what it means to have pulled off that result.
I think it was everyone was really chuffed on Saturday. I don't know if it was the biggest game we've ever had, but it's probably the biggest result. Everyone's over the moon.
Has John Fernandez calmed down yet?
I don't think John's ever come.
Just talk us through the match then, because we were just saying, it's down as Alderney on the Full-Time website, but it was a vast majority of Indies players in there. How did it play out?
I think it was quite a tight game. We didn't score until quite late into the second half, so for most of it, it was very competitive. I wouldn't say that either side was making a lot of chances, but it was kind of in the midfield, very tight, quite combative. I think we were holding our own quite well. There's a kind of brief spell at the end of the first half where we started giving away a few set pieces, and that's the one time we looked like we might concede. I think there was one cutback across the goal line which wasn't prodded in, which was probably the closest we came to conceding. But we weren't creating that much either.
That sounds like the Indies way, to be fair.
Yeah, story we've all heard.
And who made the difference? Can you pick out anyone for special praise?
Yeah, so going forward, I think it was our new signing, Israel Toka. So we were kind of chatting on the pitch, thinking we need someone to come on and just hold it up a bit more. So our forwards were working away, but it was kind of a bit back and forth. And then I think Bells made a sub, and we got a message over to Miles in the dugout just to maybe change it up a bit. And I think it was maybe something like a minute or two after coming on, Israel's first touch beat a couple of men, beat the keeper, and put us ahead.
There was raptures, to be fair. I mean, in a packed grandstand, well, relatively packed as far as an Indies game goes. You don't often get that many supporters.
Yeah, Nettie, just to come back to sort of how much it meant. I mean, when you pull off a result like this, what does that do to a group like a group of players like you've got at Indies?
It's a nice reward. So we've, over the last not just this season, but the last couple of seasons, I don't think our results have necessarily been reflective of some of the football that we've been playing. Obviously, everyone has their bad days where, we have been deservedly beaten. But there's quite a lot of times where we're very competitive in games, or even